Reseller Locker Room episode we don't remember. Welcome back to the podcast. We got the one and only Rocky Top up in the left corner, and Soda City Flips Shane and Easy Pickens. And my name is Alex, the Beard King Picker. Welcome back. Since I did your job, Ben. Now I can go back to my job and say jackass things for the rest of the episode. So
that was great. That was great. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I never know when you're going to end your sentences.
Because
you know, going back to English class, you have a lot of run-on sentences. So I didn't know when you were going to come to a pause.
So, he's like, you know what? He's talked enough. Let's end it.
That's it.
He said enough.
Fellas, good to see you guys. How's everybody?
Doing well.
Okay. I'm doing merry, Ben. Doing very merry today.
Merry?
Oh, yeah? Very merry? I see what you're doing there.
How about you, Ben? How are you?
I'm all right, bro. I'm all right. Interesting things have taken place in the last several days and actually within this last 2 hours that I may get into a little bit later.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
At the Circle K. Yep.
Rocky Top headquarters.
Yep. So
what has happened in the last 2 hours besides you falling and not being on camera for like 5 minutes and leaving all of us stranded backstage, calling 911, saying, I don't know, his name's Rocky Top. He's on YouTube. I don't know where he lives. Let's save him.
Somewhere in Greenville.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right, Alex. I have not sent you my address yet. Jason's got my address, so I'd send it to him.
I have it.
Do you? That's right. You have my address. So I meant to tell you, Chris, I do got your stickers, man. I got them. I got them a few weeks ago.
Did the rest of you guys get stickers in the mail too?
Yeah, I got them. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Just stick them wherever.
Oh, I have a sticker wall going, so I just
stick them on a local gas pump.
This portion of the locker room is not brought to you by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar and Chick-fil-A.
Can you guess what was for dinner?
Yep. Chicken sandwich and waffle fries.
That's right.
I just ate pizza and I like overate, so I'm stuffed and I want to take a nap now.
That's what I have for lunch, bro. I had no idea. So yesterday at work, I'd gone to the QT Quick Trip and grabbed pizza for lunch. I don't know if you guys have ever had Quick Trip pizza. It's pretty damn good. But my boss had actually brought in like this big freaking potluck of stuff to give out for everybody for lunch yesterday. So I was like, I'll eat my pizza tomorrow. Well, I wasn't feeling too good, so I went home early today and I took the pizza out of the fridge at my office. I have a fridge in my actual office. So I took it home and I was like, man, if I microwave this, it's just going to get nasty and rubbery and yuck. So I put it in the air fryer for 5 minutes. Oh, dude, it was like fresh out the oven again. It was amazing.
That's killer.
Yeah.
I
so
thought about doing that.
Yeah, me either. I was just like, you know what? The oven's going to take forever to warm up. So I'm just going to pop this thing in the air fryer and see what happens. It was amazing.
We use air fryer at the house all the time. Actually, we don't even have a microwave by choice, and use the air fryer or the oven.
Yeah, well, the air fryer is amazing, man. We love ours.
Hey, what are you doing?
Special guest of the episode. Who do we got?
Looks like her mama.
I guess I didn't lock the door. Oops.
Guys, make sure you hit that bell notification for when Easy Pickens puts out a new video, you get notified. So he just dropped a new video. So
yeah, I put a video out. Well, it dropped Monday morning. That's the first video I put out in like 6 weeks or something with everything going on. But finally got out to the Long Beach swap meet, and I got the wife to go with me. So got another
the whole camera
video where she's following me with the camera and stuff. So found some pretty cool stuff.
The video I'm editing now is a van video that I recorded 3 months ago.
Golly, really?
Well, what's up on the van, dude? I heard nothing. No status updates on the van.
Nah, there's updates coming out in the video that I'll be posting. I'm gonna try to have it out by Friday. It's kind of a long one, but a lot of that's gonna be edited out because it's me just kind of walking around picking up tools and stuff because it's me working on the van. So and talking about things while I'm working on it. But there's a lot of dead silence in there, just me walking back and forth, grabbing tools or whatever. So I'm gonna cut all that out and hopefully shorten it up because currently it's at like 40 minutes with no editing. So I'm hoping to get that down to around 20 to 25, but we'll see. But
Just throw some crappy vlog music in there. It'll be good.
Yeah.
People love that, man. They but
That's
no,
right.
Right.
still coming with some updates, but a lot of people have asked what's going on with the van. I drive it to the gas about once a week just to keep her moving. But it's been so hot that I haven't driven it because the AC still doesn't work. I haven't put any time or money into the AC yet.
Right.
But
Right.
it's starting to cool down right now. It's like 65 degrees outside right now at this moment. It's in the 80s still most of the time during the day, but it'll be cooling down enough to where it won't bother me to drive it now.
Yeah.
I'll be using it more, but by next summer that damn thing will have AC in it. That's for sure.
That's cool.
Yes, it was nice weather here in Nashville today. Anyways, coming back at you, Chad, with the weather report.
That's right.
Yep. It's hot in the day, you got to run the AC, and then at night you got to turn the heat on. That's kind of where we are. Hot and cold.
It ain't that cool here yet. My wife would disagree. She's probably freezing. But she's got low iron or whatever, so she stays cold.
Stays cold, yeah.
But yeah, it's been in the 80s in the daytime, and it's been getting down to around 60 in the evenings. So not cool enough to turn the heater on in the house yet, but
yeah,
cool enough to build a fire in the evening out back and hang out.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
getting in the 40s here at night, into the 40s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, already?
I'd say a hard freeze is probably weeks away. Our first freeze.
Crazy. That's crazy.
According to what I'm wearing, it might be snowing outside.
This is true because you're all socked up on your beanie and all that.
Socked up.
My wife will have the air on because she's, 2 flights up and it gets hot up there. So, and it's freezing down here.
How's the listing coming, fellas? We're in fourth quarter now.
Well,
10 a day.
I've been doing 5 a day. I've been managing 5 a day. So I did really poorly, as always, with listing, and my sales freaking tanked, and I mean tanked hardcore, and it was enough to kick myself in the ass and get back on the listing train. So I've been trying to do 5 every day, and that's been working out. I've been able to be consistent with that.
Not me. I've been listing, dropping new stuff every day. Nothing.
I'm glad you passed the mic before you screamed in my ears. Thank you.
Yeah, I was a little loud that last time. When Archie was on the show, I was yelling so loud the mic cut out, I think.
It's clipping and stuff.
Yeah, I just get fired up, dude. But I have nothing to get fired up about right now, though. I'm kind of even keel tonight.
So you've been listing, but nothing's been happening, Ben. Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
You've been listing, dropping new shit, but ain't nothing been happening.
Offer here and there.
That's crazy.
What about sales today, though? I mean, you accepting the offers or no? I'm only got 4 on eBay, and then
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Well, let's talk about my sales then. Since you don't want to talk about yours.
Sales, Alex.
Yeah, Alex
I did 29
over
the weekend. Over 2 days, 29 sales.
Okay, that's great.
All eBay except one of those was Poshmark. Maybe that's because they dropped like their selling fees over there. So I don't know if I was like, oh, I'll try to share my closet once, and I did once, and I got a sale. So
nice.
29, and then plus Amazon, averaging like $90 a day on Amazon now. So we're actually 78% over last month on Amazon, which is nice to be back in the green, not in the red.
That's good.
That's awesome, dude.
You're welcome.
That is awesome.
But
now you mentioned offers. Do you guys have offers turned on all your items, or do you are you selective?
It's all offers.
I used to always turn offers on, and then I stopped And now I'm like having the debate with myself whether it makes more sense to do it or not.
Well, since sales were so terrible the weekend before that was like 7, I decided to take all the lowball offers, and I took a few lowball offers. And after that, I swear eBay just kept putting my stuff in front of people because I was accepting offers, and I just kept getting offer after offer. And I was
Yeah,
taking the
that's
approach because I was hurting from the last weekend of 7 sales. I needed any money I could get. I know my
Right.
buy cost is low enough that I could still make profit even at these lowball offers. So I would say, except if your sales suck, accept offers. And it seemed like, at least for me, that eBay was pushing my products in front of people because I ended up with one of the bigger weekends, that I've had on eBay.
I don't take offers on anything under $5.
Well, yeah.
If I've got items that are $5 or $5.99, I don't have offers on that stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But it seems like you got to take those lowball offers to get the ball rolling sometimes on eBay.
Well, that's funny because I've done that. Nothing.
You should try selling books. Apparently, they're inflation proof and
Fellas,
hurricane.
I just have to be honest. In all the in the year that we've been together, when you and Shane get on this trail of discussing books, I'm sorry. I would rather watch paint peel off a wall than to learn that. I'm sorry, I just can't get into it.
That's how you really feel, bitch.
Alex, brother,
anytime I talk about books, you're just like, oh, picking your nose in the corner.
Listen, bro, listen, Alex, I know you make bank on it, bro, but I'm telling you, I would rather take a hot poker and poke my eyeball out as to learn that stuff. I'm just, that's like selling sewing patterns. There's no way.
I sell those too. I found a whole bunch of those at the bins. Some of those go for good money.
Some of them do. I've heard. I've never sold any. I've never found any, but
I just bought a whole bunch of them and sold a couple for like $25 or something.
No disrespect at all. I'm just saying, dude, I just can't. I can't
read.
get
I know
myself.
You can't read. It's fine.
Well, I just don't want to take the time to do the learning curve. I just don't. It don't appeal to me.
I mean, I get that. It's like I know these guys do great on golf clubs. I have no interest in learning golf clubs. Like,
well, there's one other reseller that
I know they're great. They're great money, but
another reseller needs to learn to give up the book selling. We all know who that is, don't we?
Who? They needs to learn to give it up.
It's a Midwesterner.
There's a comment saying otherwise.
Is he?
Yeah. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Who are you talking about?
I might be a little lost.
He's talking about Corey.
Oh yeah, Graham's.
He is professional. Corey got 40 books. Golf club to him. 40 books to Amazon Fulfillment Center. I think he only sold one that he told me, but that was when he had 24 there.
Corey said, "Hey, Corey's not a failed bookseller. He's a struggling reseller. I'm sending another 40 books in this week."
I read that.
I missed a week, but I got 80 of them sent off. So hopefully they'll be hitting soon.
I would rather just sell straight out Barbie dolls is to get into selling that stuff, man.
Why? Because you can relate to their hair?
Probably. Which I may not have after November when we play Georgia.
Rather play with Barbie dolls all day in my garage than read a book.
And I know you guys are really not. Well, Shane's more college football than you two guys are, but to lose to the Arkansas Rednecks is an insult. We lost the game Saturday. It sucked. And number 1 in the nation, Alabama, got beat by the bottom of the barrel Vanderbilt.
Yeah, did you see the footage? What happened after that game on Broadway? They carried the goalpost down Broadway and threw it in the freaking river.
That game, that big of a win, Vandy has never had that in their entire football history. That fan base deserved it, dude. I mean, to beat Alabama number 1,
rip down the goalpost and carry it down Broadway.
Well, we did. When we beat Alabama in Knoxville 2 years ago, we did the same thing.
You walked all the way down Broadway and threw in the river into Nashville.
In Knoxville, they threw it into the Tennessee River when we beat Bama.
I don't understand, but okay.
Yeah,
Why do you sell books, dude?
Mob
I mean,
mentality. Mob
Yeah,
mentality.
I don't
Because
get
I
it. Like,
got them for $1 and they sell sometimes into
because you
over
feel
100.
like it, right? They wanted to throw the goalpost in the river because they feel like doing that. I don't know.
I don't get it though.
But it's awesome for Vandy fans. And I was I watched that game, man, and I was thrilled for them, and it was fantastic. And I hope we can beat them in 2 weeks. They're coming to Knoxville again. So
we've got them next weekend, which I mean, we did not play well this week, so we lost. When our game went off, we watched the rest of the Alabama Vandy game. I was happy for them too, but I'm with you, Alex. I don't get destroying. You know, I get being excited and partying, and I even told my brother-in-law we were watching the game. I said Nashville's going to be on fire tonight, and they didn't set the city on fire, but they did destroy the goalpost and throw them in the river. And I don't understand. I don't get that either, man.
It's just funny, like all the drunk tourists, like, what is going on? Why is there a goalpost going down the street right now?
Because they made history. That number one, they beat Alabama. That made history. Number two, Alabama was number one in the nation, and Vandy was 2-2, unranked.
So sorry,
Nobody.
Josh. Sorry, Josh.
Nobody.
I'm sorry.
If you would have bet in Vegas that Vandy would have beat Alabama in the fashion that they did, you would have a ton of money right now.
Yep.
Yep.
True that.
Yep. So anyway, this is not a sports show. Sorry, folks. But
2 big upsets, huh? 2 big upsets.
Dude, if we would have won Saturday, we'd be number 2 or number 3 in the nation right now. We're 8. So
I hate that.
8.
I know you just said this wasn't a sports show, but I hate the voting for the top 25 because you got teams like Indiana, who's undefeated 6-0, and they're 18th in the nation with a whole bunch of 1-loss teams and 1 or 2-loss teams in front of them.
It has to do with the conference
and
the strength of schedule.
Yeah, but I don't think voting should be. It needs to be playoff style all the way. Top 20 should be, or whatever there is. If there's 15 undefeated teams, they should be top 15 until they're beaten. That's just how I feel personally.
Well,
makes sense. Top 16.
Every team in the SEC has a loss now except for Texas, and we can afford to lose 1 more game and still make the playoff, but we can't lose more than 2.
Yeah.
Now, all the years previous, us losing this game, our season for a championship would done be over. But now we have the 12-team playoff. It changes the whole landscape. So it kind of levels the playing field now. Instead of taking the top 4 undefeateds and having a championship or whatever, you're going to have teams in the playoff that have a loss or may have 2 losses. So anyway, we'll see what happens. All right. Well, this has been fun, boys.
Yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, everyone else doesn't resell in here anymore. I can't talk about what I resell, so.
You can't.
Hey, I had some sales. Everybody else doesn't resell.
I
had some sales. I didn't do any listing, but I had some sales.
Hi, guys. I don't know why I'm big, but here I am.
Let's talk about all the
blank space I have.
Nice.
I'm running out of room, so I'm putting them all up there. 2 rows full of books. It's a reading rainbow, Ben. It's a reading rainbow.
I got you. Excuse me.
All right. What are you reselling, Chris? What are your sales been like?
Well, my store was paused until last Thursday. It was paused for a week basically. And when I turned back on, I got a couple of decent sales. Well, one of them's going to be my sale of the week, but yeah, I had some decent sales. I mean, considering I haven't listed anything in a while, I've been sourcing and doing a little bit of selling, but I haven't been doing the listing. So, but I bought quite a bit of stuff in the last week or so, where I'm ready to get back on the listing train. But I haven't got on it yet.
Well, that's good that you still have sales, though. Even I was going to ask if you listed, you had a start
Well,
listing.
I'll
to
put
get
it in
sales
perspective.
again.
I had like $500 in sales in the last 7 days.
Okay.
Now, for me, put it in perspective, normally that would be terrible for me, but considering I haven't put any work in, I'll take it, man. It's something, and my store has been off a week, on a week, off a week, on a week. So,
Yeah.
I was glad to get the sales I got, honestly.
Yeah. I got family in town, so I'm no sourcing this week, and I actually stayed home last week and just listed all week, so I didn't really source last week either, which it paid off for the weekend in my sales for listing every day. And today was a look around the office and go, I got to clean again. I'll clean, and then a week later it's disaster again. So I just spent all day cutting up boxes that I have a problem where I save every nice box, and then it just comes too many blank boxes everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I had to break them all down and toss a whole bunch of them. So I do need to order boxes though for some big books bin that I sold.
I gotta step away just for a second. Sorry.
Poly mailers.
I have those and bubble mailers.
I figured you shipped all your books in polys.
Not the high end books. I want them in a box, so I'll bubble wrap them in paper and put them in the in the boxes. So I have the 14 by 14 by 2 boxes, and I went through a lot of those selling, like the higher dollar like textbooks and stuff like that. I've been selling.
Okay. Shane, do you have anything to add to that?
Gosh,
Not really.
this is the end. You got an announcement to make? Or you got to wait till you? I thought you had some special announcement you're waiting for the show to make.
No,
No,
not really.
didn't he say that he had some announcement?
He said something happened within the last 25 minutes, but he'd talk about it later in the show.
Yeah, 2 hours or the last 2.
Something like that, yeah. He had a change of heart. No, I mean, I've been listing non-sports cards.
Non-sports.
Since I've been opening up all this stuff for my new channel. I was thinking about it, and I was like, I should probably list some of this stuff and try to fund what I'm paying to open up on the channel. But I sold. This is the first card I sold. This is Pieces of the Past Presidential Edition, handwritten relics for
authentic pieces
Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton, and James Madison. They're not guaranteed to be their handwriting, but they are from the period kind of thing. So it's not like it could be. There's a chance that it could be, but they don't guarantee that it is. But it's still cool. This is 300-year-old paper and ink.
Okay, so what's that go for?
Going on the right, he just has some doodles or something.
I can't.
Yeah, that one. It looks like a little smiley face or something.
Can't really tell.
How much is that for?
This one sold for $30 plus shipping.
You're kidding me.
God. $30 plus shipping.
How much is the box that you bought?
That box. Well, if you buy them online from Super Break or on eBay, they're a little more expensive. But I have a membership with Super Break now, so it's $30 a month. They send me a box. It's saving me about $60 a month or per box.
Now this Super Break, what's the website?
Superbreak.com. So I think it's actually Super Break Sports because they do sports also.
But you can pick a subscription to have them send you one box of something random, non-sports related, or you can pick sports related.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. And I've gotten a few different things from them. But yeah, this was the first thing to sell. I've got Edgar Allan Poe listed. I wasn't going to. I was going to keep him, but it's like a $75 card. So I was like, I'll sell it. I don't really care that much,
Can you buy from that website in addition to the subscription that they send you once a month? Like if you see some stuff, you can just go on and buy it?
Yeah, you can buy any of their products right from the website. You can get really good deals on eBay if you catch people slipping, if they misspell something or whatever. And if somebody's searching for, like my favorite product they have is called 1800s edition, pieces of the past 1800s edition. And the reason I like it so much is because they have gunslingers and stuff in there, cowboys and, things like that. So I've got like a Billy the Kid handwritten relic. I've got Jesse James and all these cool gunslingers and stuff. And I was able to find a guy had 2 boxes, and I got them for $120 at $60 a piece, and those usually go for around 90 to 100. So
What's the website again?
superbreaksports.com.
He's interested in the little cards. He wants to
Code
know about
Soda City Rips will save you 10% off.
Heck yeah. I'm going to check this out. That's cool, man.
There's some pretty cool stuff in there, man. And like I said, they do sports also. But
dude, I grew up collecting. I still have my entire baseball card collection when I went to card shows and all. I still got all that stuff.
Dude, I got a card out of a box. So I told you guys I was going on Keith and Andy from Vintage Sports Flips. They have their new channel, Rips and Brews.
Mm-hmm.
And I went on their channel this past Thursday. So when this episode drops Thursday, the episode I recorded with them will be going live Thursday evening at 7:30. But we all ripped Pieces of the Past Sixer Mixer edition. And basically, it's random cards from the last 6 years of them making products. So we got like cards with arrowheads on them, like full arrowheads. They're little small ones, but just weird things like that. Some crazy different handwritten stuff. Like it was pretty fun. And we drank
like real arrowheads. Sorry, Shane.
Yeah,
real arrowheads.
Yeah, I'll show you.
They're made out of Play-Doh.
Wish I understood. Made out of what?
They're made out of Play-Doh.
Wax.
No, that'd be funny.
That's a true wax pack. You get
this is
arrowheads. Hold on a minute. Let me get you on.
This is Buffalo Bill card.
Yeah.
You can see that Buffalo Bill Cody.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a legit. That's small.
Crazy. Yeah,
but it's a legit arrowhead. I mean, it's it's probably just one of them ones from some little, souvenir shop or something. But it's still, it's different. So it's kind of cool. Here's some stuff I pulled from that box. This was Donald Trump. Obviously, I'm trying to get it to zoom in. Some kind of or focus. I mean,
yeah. What is the paper in there?
It's some kind of a presidential document. You can see a piece of that gold seal.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
I wish it was a little bigger so I could maybe see what it was. Cornelius Vanderbilt. This is like some kind of banking document or something.
Currency or something.
Yeah.
Portion of currency.
This is a cool Abe Lincoln stamp of the past. So there's 4-cent stamp. So that's probably from like the 50s or something. George Washington. Some kind of a document that's talking about pimento tea and Boston chocolate. Beethoven and Mozart sheet music. So just weird random stuff like this. There's also FDR, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Lyndon B. Johnson, and Douglas MacArthur. Like there's all kinds of weird stuff in their products, man. So I decided anyways that I needed to start selling some of this stuff to fund the channel since it's not monetized.
Hey, yeah, I'm curious what that stuff will sell for.
Is that interest you, Ben?
Yeah.
That does, but these cool ass books with violence and guns, they don't interest you. Look, we got demons.
Warhammer.
Yeah, I like the art.
Stuff sells.
Yeah, it's cool art.
Yeah.
I don't mind selling books. It's the research and the ones that are hard to look up is what gets me.
Yeah.
Like if I can figure out what a book's worth relatively quickly, hell yeah, I'll sell it. But if I gotta do a bunch of research, that's where I get discouraged. Because I'm not
Yeah.
into it, like Ben's saying.
Did you see all the Bibles that Woody got? He got like a $200 Bible and some good stuff for I don't know. He had like 40 cents in on each book.
I have
Hell
sold some
yeah.
Bibles. I have sold
Good
some
job
Bibles.
for Roman.
Yeah.
For who?
Excuse me.
Roman?
Woody.
Woody.
All right.
Is it Roman?
We knew
Let
it.
me, let me see.
Sale of the week.
I have to find a non-book sale of the week for Ben here.
Oh,
Mine
would
was
you
easy.
quit writing me about that?
No.
I sold a bunch of stuff for under $30. I even had a return. I had 2 returns. One of them's funny. I sold a hat for $18 plus shipping, but that guy asked for a return, and his reason for return was I need my money. And I thought
That's
was
a good reason. Shane,
but
you
I
can't go full time selling $10 items all the time on eBay.
I know. I heard. I sold a pair of Ariat jeans that were returned to me once because they didn't fit the dude right. Sold those for $32 plus shipping. But here's the second return really quick since I just mentioned it. This card right here that I showed you was my first sale.
Mm-hmm.
The guy bought it and then immediately messaged me, and I was like, son of a. So he says, yeah, he says, hey man, can I please cancel this? I put in the wrong address. Can I cancel it and you refund me and I'll buy it again with the new address, in its place? And I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So I refunded him, relisted with no promotion fee.
Yeah.
Then he bought it.
Yeah,
That's cool.
new item.
Yeah.
You sell similar.
Yeah. No promotional fee. So anyways, that was probably my sell of the week. I sold a whole bunch of nothing this week, really. It was a lot of $20, $15, $10 items. And one $4 item we'll talk about shortly, I think.
That's a good one. All right, you guys know who Chuck Connors is?
I sure do. I got
Rifleman.
Alley
So apparently
Rifleman game.
Yeah, and then he was a Dodger. I think he played on the Dodgers and the Mets also.
I don't know.
So when I was researching this piece, that's what this is.
You got his autobiography.
Autograph picture blockbuster promo. This is just a piece of paper, so it didn't weigh a pound. So $1.50 per pound, or 59 cents. I probably just threw it in a book and bought the book. So I have nothing really into this thing, and it sold for $99.99
and
plus $4 shipping. Chuck Connors.
Chuck Connors.
Yeah,
he played in Gunsmoke and all those old westerns in the 50s and 60s. And
well, apparently he was a baseball player
too.
Makes
sense.
Yeah, it's funny this blockbuster though. Oh, surprise on that sale
for sure.
All right, so this Nitro Motor sold. This is the last Nitro Motor from that lot that I bought in Crossville. Remember, I bought that lot of Nitro Motor. Yeah, this is the last one. So yeah, sold for $175. I took an offer for $175. I think it was listed for like $199. So after everything, let's see, got $131 minus the $36 I paid. So what, $95 roughly?
You know what I remember about those, Chris, is I was at that yard sale before you, looked at them, had no idea anything about them, so I didn't even look them up.
We pulled over because we saw the planes. We were like, oh, check this out. Let's pull in here. And we were looking at everything, and freaking Mary's son was climbing trees. It was weird.
I got to put it somewhere. I got to get to that eventually. In like 2 years, it'll come out.
Yeah, I think I paid
$220 like a squirrel.
I paid $220 for the lot of motors, and that one sold for what, $200. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was the video on that whole deal is pretty funny how that went down.
Well, yeah, because the dude like first gave me a price of $100 more, and then when I asked him again the price, he came up with $100 less. So then I'm like, then he corrected himself. Wait a minute, that might be low. And then I said, okay, well, recalculate. Then his wife said, well, what did you say? What did you tell him? I told him 220. Well, then you got to sell it to him for 220. So I'm like, hey, man, I got no problem if you recalculate that. He never recalculated. He's like, nah, give me 220 and get out of here. Whatever he said.
Dang.
Okay.
Take your engines and run.
All right. So
What the hell is that?
Oh, shit. Can't see.
You sold a $800 or $600 shirt?
yes,
And you're
700.
complaining about sales? Oh.
It sold an hour and a half ago. 15 minutes after I hit end and sell similar on it.
Wow.
$750.
Oh, that's the signed one.
Plus shipping, 25 plus signatures of wrestlers, WCW Bash at the Beach. I have about $10 in the t-shirt. I've had this in my possession in my collection since the early 90s.
Wow.
I got offers on it last summer and I turned them down because the buyer sending me the offers had zero feedback. This cat had over 7,000 feedbacks. So I felt comfortable in pulling the trigger and taking, well, he first sent me a $400 offer. 5 minutes later, he sent me $500. And then about 20 minutes after that, he paid the full price.
I really wanted it. That's crazy.
So gentlemen, I have suffered for weeks, and that helps me tremendously.
Yeah,
well, that's good, man.
That one sale, I am fired. I think that is the highest single dollar sale that I've ever had, ever.
Nice.
Really? That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, thrilled. That was my announcement.
How long was that shirt listed?
I've had it on there
Since
over
the 90s.
a year. Over a year, I've had it.
Patience.
Well, last summer I got into my mini storage and I found it in a tub of other stuff, and I thought, well, man, I'm gonna sell this, and I listed it last year. But
what a great sale!
When you ship that off, Ben, are you gonna pay for this the signature at the door and then also extra insurance on that?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that for sure.
Well, that's freaking amazing. I remember you showing us that a long time ago too. So
yeah. Well, I even talked about it on this show last year about getting an offer from a buyer that had zero feedback score. And I'm like, dude, that's scary. But this person,
I've done it.
I did
that $800 sale to zero feedback, and it was all legit.
I've never had a problem with zero feedback buyers.
Well, let me tell you something, Chris. Last year I only had it listed for $600, but I upped it to $750, and it's sat there since last summer. And I finally
inflation price went up.
Dude, I needed that, man. I needed that bad.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm fully redeemed on eBay because it's still crappy of the up and down. And when it's good, it's great. And when it's bad, it's like I can go out here and sell my strand of hair for more money than what I can get off of that platform. But anyway.
Well, your hair is worth more than what you have listed on eBay, Ben.
Yes. I know. Anyway. Yeah, it does feel good. I was fired up when that came across, and but anyway, moving on. We got finds of the week, gentlemen.
Yep.
Who goes up? Chris, you first.
All right, let me grab it. 2 seconds.
I don't really have a find of the week. I'll just say, like I said, I started listing cards from these boxes I've been opening. So, I mean, I guess I'll consider that my find of the week, just going back through these cards, finding the ones that are worth putting online and letting them go.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I just reached into the bucket next to me and pulled out the book from the 127, scanned it. It's a $64 book. So that's pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Good find.
I'm gonna
I
start.
sold a
I'm
bunch of
finally gonna start listing that next week. That's what all the spaces that I'm clearing off is for all those comic books and stuff.
Finally getting into all that, huh? From that haul. That's
Yep.
awesome, dude.
All right, Chris.
All right, so I went to the Long Beach swap meet, like I was mentioning earlier, and I found a whole tote of Atari games. There's
Nice.
like, I don't know, I think there's 150 in here, maybe 140, something like that.
Wow.
But I did pay up a little bit. I tried to talk them down. I paid $200 for the tote. I figure they're probably average $5 to $10 each. I think that's a fair assessment. Most of the games are in pretty decent shape, so I think that's a good buy. I mean, those things sell. So
Yeah, I don't know enough about
I didn't
them.
expect to find that at the Long Beach swap meet I go to. It's called the Long Beach High Performance Swap Meet, and primarily it's automotive related stuff. But you do find some random stuff. Like I found that, and then I also found like this total Lego. It's all in that video that I dropped. But
Like Lego sets or just random piece?
no, it was like about 18 pounds of Lego for $30.
Hey Ben, didn't you show your doll last episode?
This is a different one.
Oh, really? I don't know how many dolls you have in your collection.
This was out of that vintage toy collection. Comes with its own little stand.
It's a different Superman.
Yeah,
looks cool.
This is actually, guys, categorized as a Barbie, which I've never run across this. But anyway, this was in that. Huh?
Is it made by Mattel?
I don't know. I couldn't find anything on the bottom of its feet.
Oh.
But when I run sold comps, there was one on there just like this, and it had Barbie in the title. And anyway, this sold today. This sold for $60 plus shipping.
Nice.
But
that's super.
It was also a find in that bulk vintage toy buy that I made. So anyway.
So have you had a chance to look at everything in that vintage toy buy that you got, or you just pulling it out and as you comp it, you list it? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Well, I'm pulling out the big stuff and comping that stuff first. The bigger, because I done a video and I edited it today. Where I kind of scanned through this collection, and I got a ton of loose, small action figures. But like you said, Chris, I went through and pulled out all the bigger figure stuff and listed all that first. Here's something else that was in that.
That's rad.
Statue.
That's cool as hell.
If you
is he jumping over Fung Young?
No, that's that Surlock pit. You remember where
they look like Fung Youngs.
Butthole in the sand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And if you get one of those little battery operated tea lights and stick underneath it, this stuff lights up red and orange. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
But that was in there in one of the tubs. And I got this one listed.
Jason Luck would say, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I was showing my brother Jason's videos yesterday, right? I was showing Jason's videos to my brother, and he's like, this guy needs a shirt that just says, and that's cool. Because after everything he says, this is pretty cool.
You got a lot of cool stuff.
There's a lot of cool stuff. But everything's cool. Luck's Garage.
Yeah.
Everything's cool. All right. We got a pitiful sale of the week. Shane, you got one. You already talked about it.
I definitely got one. I have sold a Canon Scientific Statistical Calculator, model number F603. With the words Canon and calculator together, I thought it would be, worth picking up for $1. And it was not. I did not comp it. I just bought it because Canon calculator, I thought it's got to be, worth 15 to 20. That thing sold after sitting for a year and a half for $3.99 plus shipping. So don't buy Canon Scientific Statistical Calculators.
Noted.
But that was my fault for not comping it. I just took a chance. I was like, it's only $1. It's Canon. It's got to be good, right? No, it's not.
I'm sorry. That Superman, I told you wrong. Sold $69.99 plus
Oh
shipping.
dang!
Oh,
Even
$1.50 more.
Well, so who's next?
I think I sold this book for $5, and then the guy messaged me and wanted to cancel it, and I told him I already shipped the book. So yesterday or on Monday, I had a lot of sales, so I had the kids help me, and they were throwing all of the books into the bin and filling it up. It's so funny because he wanted to cancel, and I thought I shipped it off, and I went to grab the bags out of the back of my truck, and there was one package left in there, and it just happened to be the book the guy wanted to cancel that I told him it already shipped. I'm
Nice.
like, that's pretty funny. So I'm like, hey, I found the book, so I'll cancel it. No problem. I probably won't even relist it because I think it sold for like $5, and I've had this. It's like a Gold Rush Country book. I've had it forever on eBay, so it was cool that I found the one though. You know,
Yeah. Why do you want to cancel a $5 item? Whatever.
I have no idea. It's just funny that we forgot to ship that one, and I was like, I just
Yeah.
literally just shipped everything off, and then I unloaded the truck today, and it's sitting in the back of the truck still. Out of all those packages, this happens to be that one.
So what do you do in that situation? If you cancel it, then
I
you
just
get
put cancel.
refunded the shipping?
I think
Or
it's
how does
gonna
that work? Because you already had the label printed and paid for.
Yeah, I don't know. It was gonna refund him. He might not.
You probably eat it.
Yeah, eat the shipping on it. Whatever. At least I didn't have to wait for him to get it and then him return it back. Because I would probably have told him just to keep this stupid book. So
Did you have a pitiful sale, Chris?
Not really. I mean, I had like 2 days of no sales. That's pretty pitiful.
Well, yeah, I've been there a lot. I've been there a lot lately, Chris. But this is not a pitiful sale, but I wanted to shout this viewer out because he came into my store and he bought 2 items and left me buyer notes.
You do that shit on your own channel.
And you guys will never guess he is a viewer of my channel and this podcast, and he bought a men's XL Tupac t-shirt, and he also bought a portable carrying case for a Nintendo Switch. So it was a 2-item sale combined to save shipping, which, by the way, I did combine in the shipping for you. Take a guess who bought those items.
Wolfman.
No.
I was thinking Jason Luck just because of the Tupac shirt.
Yeah, you'd think so, but no.
Fell asleep.
Well, what is the most famous comment that we get on the regular that's the same every time?
Hey-o.
Chinese.
Chinese.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the T-Bone sale.
No, that T-Bone bought
Lowballed you. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Yes. A Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees hockey jersey, and I had it for 20-some bucks, and he sent me an offer for 17. He's saying, hey, man, I wanted to support, and the T-Bone, I'm not knocking you, brother, but come on, dude. Why didn't you just buy? You know how we hate offers as sellers. Why do you just?
That's not true. He called me complaining, I just got lowballed by a viewer. Freaking T-Bone lowballing me. Can't afford $3 extra.
I think I'm the only channel that Guy Nice doesn't subscribe to.
Really?
Well,
Guy.
Yep.
Check the box there, man.
I may not be his cup of tea, as some may
But
say.
Anyway, T-Bone, got to thank you for the hockey jersey you bought. And then Guy, thank you very much for your purchases. And I sent both of you gentlemen Rocky Top Picker stickers and locker room stickers with your purchase. And those items are already on its way to you.
Get your tweezers out to get those stickers out of the envelope.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you're going to get my little old little Rocky Top
Asian sticker.
that big.
They're about that big, but about the size of a nickel.
You know who has a bigger sticker than Jason Lux? Flipping for laughs, T-Bone.
Yeah,
like a Florida quarter.
Side of my wall. They're about the same size.
It's pretty cool.
I don't have one of his.
Who? T-Bones?
T-Bone.
I don't have one either.
I got the right next to each other. I got the Jason look, and that's cool.
I haven't received a package from him in a while, though. He did send me a DVD once, the kids movie.
Okay. One of you cats need to search for a comment. And in the meantime, we want to thank our paid subscribers. As always, we do every show. We want to thank our MVP members, the ambassador to the locker room, Mr. Mike Camparelli, Vintage Sports Flips, Keith over on YouTube. He's got a new channel called Rippin'. What is it?
Rips and Brews.
Rips and Brews over there on YouTube. And then the mighty man Rick in Maryland. Hello, how are you, sir, in the red shirt? We thank you guys very much. Yeah, don't know who that is, but anyway, moving on. We
Me
want to
either.
thank our
It's weird that he's in
MVP.
my house. He just came through the back door of my basement. Well, you know, lots of weird things happen in the basement.
We appreciate our MVP members, and that membership, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're wondering, is only $4.99 a month. You get early access to our weekly podcast, as well as any backstage footage that we shoot, or when we're out and about, like at 127, you're going to get footage that nobody else in the public will see. So take advantage of $4.99 a month and sign up for that MVP membership today. Next, Skybox members. Wolfman Goodies over on YouTube, Trash to Cash Podcast guys on YouTube, Flipping for Laughs, T-Bone, Mary McQueen, Good Water Pickers on YouTube, and Captain Morgan Riverboat Adventures. We want to thank our Skybox members. That is $9.99 a month. That gets you everything that I told you previously that MVP gets you, as well as an appearance on a show with us here in the locker room. And yeah, so next year we're going to come up with some more goodies. We're going to send out some sticker packages and different things for next year to our paid members. And we just appreciate everybody that supports this channel.
Absolutely.
If anybody watched Good Water Pickers' latest video, he does a little segment on the bowling event that we threw.
Okay.
So he has some like
Nice, I haven't
POV
seen it yet.
footage and everything. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah.
No, I haven't
So
seen it
check
yet.
it out. Some more footage.
All right. What we got, boys?
Guy Neese, actually. He simply said, with an exclamation point at the end, comment of the week.
Okay.
Can't not use that. The man said it himself. We got to use it.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Guy.
I think he was referring to his runner-up, almost comment of the week of "Hey ho" from last week.
Yeah.
Do we have a dumb customer of the week segment? Because I got one.
Oh, really?
I sold a Bob Marley shirt, and the guy's like, I was excited. I pull it out and then notice the big hole on the back of the shirt. I'm like, I'm literally pointing to the hole in my listing, showing you there's a giant hole. This is my listing. So it's not like I'm trying to hide it at all.
Wait a minute.
My finger pointing to the hole. He's like, oh, I must have not saw that. My fault. So he didn't ask for a refund after that because I'm like, it's literally, it's not like I'm trying to hide the hole on my shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea to look at all pictures before you buy something on eBay.
So luckily, he came at me trying to get a refund because of the hole, and then I was like, no, that's literally, I'm showing it in the pictures. I'm not trying to hide it, So, but luckily he said, okay, my bad. And didn't even ask for a refund after that. So, I mean, it was like an $8 double extra large shirt, Bob Marley shirt. So,
did any of y'all do anything stupid this week?
I'm here again, am I?
No, I don't think. I finally got off my ass and listed a bunch of stuff, so no mistakes so far.
Ben,
It's still early in the week, though.
You do anything dumb today?
No.
You planning on doing anything dumb in the next year?
Probably. We won't talk about that, but anyway.
Have you guys rescheduled your rendezvous? You and Alex and Jason?
Hadn't done it yet.
No, I mean,
That's depending on Alex.
Well, we're not going to be able to go to the bins. You literally said that the Goodwill bins is not. It could not even be there anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that, but the bridge.
But
Yeah, the bridge is out.
we do have other things. I've already got backup plans, so
Right.
we can either do it before this month's over, or we can do it in November. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, the further we get into Q4, it's going to be harder for me to take any time away.
Well, then we need to go before the end of the month. Need to do it before the end of the month.
So what would be the backup plan? Just go to the Moose for 2 nights in a row instead of 1?
No, I have some other places. I do have to report that in my little travel circuit of mom and pop thrift stores here in town, one of them is going out of business, which kind of sucks because I pulled a lot of money out of that particular location. So they're going out of business, so they won't be around, Alex, when you come up, but there are plenty of others. So there's actually the Tri-City Flea Market, which is up the road in Bluff City. Massive.
Well, I'm down to go do that and shoot some footage over there.
Yeah. So we can hit that, on Saturday or something. So
yeah.
Anyway.
Just let me know, talk to Jason about it, and see what's good with him.
And guys, you too, Chris, Shane, y'all are welcome to join us too. I got a camper out here.
Let me know the final plan.
Shoot. Yeah. I don't know if Shane would be able to get down there or not now.
Yeah.
You'd have to. Dang, you'd have to
find
come
some
up through Georgia.
Come up through Chattanooga or something. It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, it would. Chat's about 4 hours away, 4.5 hours away from here.
And it's a good 5 hours from me. So
yeah,
it'd be an all-day drive.
All right. Anybody got anything else?
No.
We got nothing. Surprisingly, we still made it 57 seconds with no topic and no idea what the hell we're doing here.
You mean 57 minutes?
57. I said seconds. Yeah, 57 minutes.
See, you were able to do this show saying a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah. The whole time.
I'm just kidding, dude.
For a year straight now.
Well, we've been at this a year, and I think we've covered everything under the bloody sun having to do with reselling.
Maybe we should switch the topic of the show then, huh?
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, the new announcement for the Reseller Locker Room podcast channel is we are
all
now
disco all the time.
Yes. We're going to be talking music and sports from here on out.
I think it should be a fully booked show, Ben. All books.
You gotta throw cards in there.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know about it. But I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed this show, give it a thumbs up. We need that kind of support. If you do anything, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. The more detailed comments you leave, the more chances we're going to read it. And on behalf of me and the fellas, say bye, fellas.
Bye, fellas.
We're out of here. We'll see you Thursday, 9 a.m. every week. Hit that sub and reminder. Catch you later.
Later.